But the intent is to give content owners control of what machine learning research can be trained on. Take a listen.
AI is an interesting technology. It really, since basically the dawn of the web, we haven't actually had a technology that's, in many ways, I think, kind of redefined the relationship between content owners and publishers and technology providers. And so we're spent a lot of time thinking about what does that new relationship look like. We believe very strongly that there has to be a dialogue and a conversation between companies that train AI models and content owners and publishers. And so this is, our first step in what I think is the beginning of a dialogue as to how we think content should be managed, should be allocated, and ultimately kind of used responsibly for everyone's benefit in the age of AI. And so
what is this tool going to do?
This tool specifically allows content owners to identify their content and specify specifically how they'd like their content used with respect to AI training and further use. And so we think it's an important first step. It's not going to be the be-all end-all. There's a lot more work to do. And we still have a lot left to learn, but we think it's an important first step.
Is it your expectation that it will at least mitigate to a certain extent the calls of copyright infringement that certainly have been the case previously for the company?
Look, our goal is really to do right by content owners and by creators. And so ultimately we have to rethink that social contract. AI has tremendous potential. And in fact, a lot of the potential actually is benefit for the exact creator set that we want to work with in this capacity. And so finding that balance is our goal, and this is step one.
When is it going to be rolled out?
We're still working on it. It's an intake process for us of feedback and just learning about what exactly it is that we want to build. So we're targeting probably year after next, I think, to say it conservatively, but we're going to start that process soon.
Right, but what it would allow for is essentially if I'm a content creator and or any sort of media company, I can dictate what I'm okay with having your large language model use as data to feed it and what I'm not okay with. Correct?
Yes, and we've taken that step already in some ways. So
right.
We've released technology that, similar to the robots.txt exclusion, allows companies to specify how their content should be treated. This is just a step further on that path, and we're really excited for it.
All right, well, our viewers may not know you, but you are the COO, obviously, of the company. You say you spend a lot of your time figuring out how this tech, meaning generative AI, is going to get integrated into the world. What does that mean?
So OpenAI is a research and deployment company, and we sometimes forget about the deployment part of what we do. But really the way we look at it is this technology ultimately has to be useful for people. It has to be able to work inside of a business. It has to be able to help people learn things. It has to be able to help people manage their healthcare better. And that's a really hard problem when you think about it. In many ways, almost the research is kind of the easy part. The deployment part really is the tricky part. And so I spend a lot of my time thinking about what it is that businesses need to be more productive, to make their workforces more efficient, to use the technology safely in critical business processes. We spend a lot of time, we serve hundreds of millions of users. We spend a lot of time thinking about what it is that users actually want out of the technology, how to make it more personal, how to make them more productive. We, of course, think there's tremendous upside in education. So how do we build a better technology that helps people learn better in a more personal way? So this is just the beginning of this for us, but this is what we spend time thinking about.